YouTube, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Hello, happy whatever day you're watching this. For me, it's Wednesday. The recording is live. Got a little bit to discuss in this video. Made a tweet earlier today and been talking about it with some people in our Discord server about preparation for the next content drop Thursday, which again is tomorrow for me. At the time you're watching this, apply that accordingly. But tomorrow we're getting Super Bowl promo part whatever, 2, 3, 1.5. Don't really know, don't really care. What you need to do is watch this video and understand this. Please, gather round, gather round. What I need you guys to take from this video is preparation for tomorrow. We're going to try to build these 95s from the ground up. What we're going to cover in this video is set building. Yes, I know. We've only covered it some here on the channel and some over on Twitch and some in the Discord and some on Twitter. Set building right now is something I'm doing in preparation for these new 95s that are coming out on Thursday. If you remember from last week, these 95s, when they first came out, I would say for the first 2 or 3 hours, were sitting at 5 to 550K. That's for the lesser tier ones. These higher tier ones, specifically like DeMarcus Ware and Deion Sanders, were anywhere from 6 to 700K. Deion's were up to 7 to 800K. So what we're going to do is try to build and prep for the new 95s that are coming tomorrow. In order to get the new 95s for tomorrow, there's 2 overalls you need to be very cognizant of. You need 92s to build the 95s, but in order to get those 92s for super cheap, even more cheap than you could buy them on the auction house, we need to snipe 89s, and we need to snipe an abundance of them. Let me step into my office. Let me show you what we got going on here. So when we go to the auction house here, you want to go to my bids. I'm going to show you what I've been sniping, what I've been buying for. Most recent purchases. Bunch of 89s you see here for 18, 19, 20. This one I paid a little bit more for, 21K. What you need to be mindful of is right now, when you're watching this video, you need to be buying 89s for under 20,000 coins. Specifically, if you can, prioritize 89 Super Bowl cards for 20K and under, but all these other ones, 17, 19, 18, 17, 17, 17, 17, these are what you want to hit on, and you can find them in an absolute abundance with this one simple filter. Let me show you, and then we'll get into the sets. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and go to the auction house. Again, doesn't matter if you're PlayStation, doesn't matter if you're Xbox. Super simple filter. This is honestly, you guys may have accidentally stumbled across this filter if you hadn't clicked on this video. It's not rocket science. It's not anything crazy. All we're doing is 88s to 89s. We're going newest, and then we're just going all offense, all defense. That's literally it. So all we're looking for are 89s under 19, 20K. That's what we want to kind of hit heavy on. Again, Super Bowl promo cards are the best thing to snipe if you're able to get them for that. But you want to try to find as many of these 89s as you can for under 19 to 20K. Let me show you why. This is a great buy here, up for 17,380. Go ahead and grab that, throw it in the binder, the collection, whatever you want to be. Let me show you what we're doing with all this stuff. Let me hit it one more time and see if we can get any more perfect refreshes. Let's see here. Can we get lucky with a little bit of no? Okay. So that's fine. What you guys want to go ahead and do with these cards is let me show you my items. How many of these I've already sniped? You want to make sure you don't buy like everything you see at 20K. Again, be a little patient. See if you can get them for like under 19, under 20, under 18. You just saw me find one there for 17K. So that's not where we want to go. Newest. So already we've bought, let's see, 3 full rows in about 15, 20, 30 minutes of doing this pre-recorded. So about 18 cards we've bought in a 30-minute span, a 30-minute window or so. All you want to do is rock that filter, find them under 19, 20K, and what we're going to do with these 89s is we're going to pre-build 92s to then pre-build for the 95s that come out tomorrow or whatever time you're watching this. If you're buying, let's just say you're buying 5 of these 89s at 17, 18K, like you just saw me snipe one there for 17.3. 17,000 coins times 5 is 85K. That is currently what you would be paying. 82K. I'm actually overestimating. 17 times 5, 82K. Yeah, fact check me on that. 80 to 85K is what you're paying for a 92. Main page 92s right now are still selling for 100 to 105K. So we're getting it for 15 to 20 to maybe 25K cheaper if you're able to snipe these 89s for that close to min of 17, 18K. You will find them. I promise you. You saw my bids. You saw me get one that was sitting there for less than 3, 4, 5 minutes. They sit there. No one wants these. No one's baby sniping these little cards. Myself included. I didn't think this was as fruitful, as I need to slow down my speech. I didn't think this was as fruitful as initially thought, but I did a little bit more digging, and I checked the ebbs and flows, the market patterns of previous Super Bowl content drop last week, and this is what I'm going to put some stake in, where I'm going to invest some coins, and where we're going to prep for tomorrow's drop. 5 of these 89s at 17, 18K put you at about 80 to 85K to build a 92. The sets you want to be mindful of to build these 92s are as follows. All Madden, not my items, all Madden, you can build 92s, right? Come in here, you need 3 89 all Madden players and 2 89 any players. That's why I like the Jair Alexander and whatnot come into play. So this is one of the 92s you can build. Let's go over to, clear this out. I hate how they did sets this year. You have to clear so much junk out. Let's go over to Legends. Legends are another form of 92s you can build with 89s. You just scroll down here, come down, you got your Mean Joe Green, Chad Johnson, Alan Faneca, Night Train Lane. Again, these require 89s, as you see, 4 89 overall legend pieces, as well as the specific 89, which you more or less will probably find as a snipe. So don't be freaked out at the fact that you need the specific 89 for each one of these. Like Night Train Lane needs his piece, Faneca needs his, Chad Johnson needs his, etc., etc. So you have all Madden, you have Legends. Then you also have Team of the Weeks, if we can get all the way down to here. Team of the Week, super simple to build. You just come down here to the 92s. You got your, where are they at? Your Puka Nakuas, your Bernards, your Jared Goffs. You just come on here, you click on one of these. And these require for any 89 to 90. So this is where you can get a lot of bang for your buck, because 4 of the 5 cards you snipe can be any's. The only caveat is that you do need one Team of the Week. But again, if you continuously just run 88 to 89 filter, all offense, all defense, or later in the evening if you go division by division, you will see Team of the Weeks pop up, absolutely. So this is how you can get a super cheap 92 for, again, anywhere from 80 to 85K maximum, should you be paying the 17, 18K. If you got to go 19K on, your 89s, so be it. But Team of the Weeks, all Maddens, Legends. That's how you build the 92s. Obviously, the most relevant 92s at the time of the game are your Super Bowl 92s. So let's go there. Let's see. Where is the Super Bowl promo? Right here. Your Super Bowl 92s, as this doesn't want to do a great job of loading. Again, I really hate how EA is just so sloppy and lazy with the refresh, and it gets stuck when you do sets and stuff. It's really bad. It's criminally just, it's annoying. 92s, as you see here, the most relevant 92s in the game that we're trying to build are these Super Bowl ones. What do you need specifically for these Super Bowl ones? Well, you need 5 89 specific Super Bowl cards, which is why I said you want to prioritize these if there were any to snipe for, 19, 20K. Building this set for 100K. 100K to build this set times 5 is 500K, right? Because you need 5 of these 92s to then build a master, as you see here. At the time of content drop last week, again, Deion Sanders was going for 6, 7, 750, assuming that at least bare minimum we get what we got last week with the content drops, which we should, because again, it's the most relevant time of the year. This is the week of the Super Bowl. I expect some very good content. I expect some very good cards. I expect, obviously, them to be both Chiefs and Eagles team oriented, which people are going to want. 2 huge fan bases, 2 historic programs and franchises. So it's going to be good content. So building each one of these for 100K or less, and then going ahead and building a 95 for, say, 500K or less, with the potential that it goes for anywhere from 6 to 7 to, if it's anywhere near as good as the Deion card, at the first hour or 2 of drop was going for 7, 725, 750. You can see where we're getting at, okay? But that's also not what we're fully talking about. Yes, you can just individually snipe your 89-piece Super Bowls, build the 92s, then take the 92s to build the 95s. But where it comes in is, in this set specifically, you'll see at the very end, You need not this set. You'll see at the very end of this 95 overall Super Bowl set, you need any 92 to 93s, which is why we're building the other 92s, the All Maddens, the Legends, the Team of the Weeks. If we're able to get these, let's just say, right, we're able to build these 92 Super Bowl cards here by getting your Super Bowl 89s for 20K or less. 20K times 5 is 100K, right? You take those three 92s you're able to build for 100K each, 100K, 100K, 100K. That's 300K. And then you're able to individually pre-build a 92, like I just showed you with those three other program sets, for 80 to 85K. You're saving an additional 40 to 50 to 60K on this set build. Instead of building it for 500K and taking the easy route, you could build this set for 460, 450, 440. I mean, just do the math. If 100, 100, 100, and then you build 80 and 80 individually, like I just showed you, that's 460K. You're immediately net profiting an additional 40K on top of whatever you could get for just selling the new 95s tomorrow as is. Again, a lot of the cards, Jamal Lewis, Reggie Wayne, John Lynch, Deion Sanders, all these cards were going for mid-5s, 6, mid-6s. In Deion's case, he reached over 7 to mid-7s. I'm not saying this is something that's going to last, for 5, 10, 15 hours, a whole day. But if you prepare and you build enough of these, say you just pre-build 5 to 10 of these sets by sniping 89s, going through the different programs I showed you, All Madden, Legends, Team of the Weeks, and you specifically throw in your 89 pieces to get 92s for extra cheap, and then you come in here and you build these for, again, under 20K or around 20K or so to build this set is totally fine. 100K for this set I think is reasonable. It's going to take slightly a little bit of time, but nothing crazy. Auction house flipping and lazy house selling is, you know how fruitful it's been. I don't have to get into that. You know what we do here. You know the mantra. You know how we make coins. I'm simply just trying to open your guys' eyes to something that I am going to be doing with the chance of building these 95 Super Bowl sets, say anywhere from 450 to 480K. Let's just say I build it for, right? With the hopes of being able to sell that card for mid-5s, high 6s, mid-6s. Maybe they'll touch 7. Who knows? It all depends on the content that they drop, but we have no reason to believe it's not going to be fire, considering we've heard about EA's recent demise in the stock market with their stock shares and their sales. It's Super Bowl week, so you know they want to put out a bunch of good content. The game is at a super big breaking point because a lot of other games are coming out for other companies and people want to keep their attention and eyeballs on Madden. Specifically, EA is trying to drive the player market and people to, interact with this game even more. And the two teams and the most relevant teams are getting a bunch of theme team cards, the Chiefs and the Eagles, because of them being in the Super Bowl. So there's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces. I highly, highly, again, recommend. All you guys need to know is if you're like, I'm a little confused, what is he saying? 89s for under 17, 18, or excuse me, around 17K, because I believe minimums for an 89 is 17.1K. If you can buy 89s for 17, 18, 19K, and you can get your Super Bowl ones specifically for 20K and under, you are going to make coins. Even if you don't build the sets right now and you wait to build them, which I am personally doing. I'm not building any sets. I'm going to wait till tomorrow, and I'm just buying and accruing the 89s in my binder. I'm going to do nothing with these cards until tomorrow. Not quick sell value. Go to newest, please. Thank you. I'm just going to stockpile these, hold them, and then actually make the sets tomorrow, just in case there's a monkey wrench EA throws into the equation. But I highly encourage you guys, buy 89s for 17, 18K, 19K. See what you can get your Super Bowl ones for. Again, this is a super, super laid back. I don't even want to call it a filter. Like it is a filter, but it takes like 2 button clicks. This is so passive. You literally barely have to pay attention. Throw on a movie, throw on a podcast, throw on YouTube, do whatever you wish. You can see here 18.8 is a pretty good buy. but you might be able to be super stingy and see if you can get something else. You know, if you really wanted to, if you guys really wanted to, you could even sit here and wait until you see those 89s for minimum, which again, I believe is 17.1K, and just continuously and consecutively snipe those pieces to even maximize your profit more. I mean, you're talking, if you build these 92s correctly and then take the 92s and build the 95s correctly, which I just showed, I mean, you're talking, you can make 6 figures per set if you're building the set for anywhere from 450 to 480 and selling for 600K, which again, almost all the program cards last week for the Super Bowl program for the first 2 or 3 hours were hovering minimum at around 550 to 600K, with some of them eclipsing 700K. So do with that information what you will. I'm going to try to build these 95s, like I said, for anywhere in that range. I think it's super feasible, super profitable. And if you're willing to put in the time and watch back this video, if you have questions, ask me on various platforms. I'll be happy to answer you. But you guys want me to tell you when I'm doing something. I'm investing in 89s for super cheap. Again, don't go crazy. You know, don't buy every single one you see at 20 or 19K. Be a little patient. Get your 17 and your 18s. Be kind of cheap with your coins. I know I have 57 million, but we want to maximize our profit every single 92 we build, every single 95 we build. Guys, if you have questions, please get involved. Leave comments if you're doing this or if you want to see something else specifically from me. Drop a like, drop a sub, get involved. Twitter and Twitch will be in the description as always. Get on this ASAP. I'm telling you, if you want an easy passive way to make coins, just prepare for tomorrow's program. Whatever time you're watching this, obviously, you know, it may not be applicable at that time. And this doesn't matter, again, Xbox, PlayStation, or your experience level. I'm telling you what to buy. You simply just have to go out and find the snipes at those thresholds, and you will be able to make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of coins, simply by just prepping and clicking on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, going to try to pump out some more content real soon. Really want to be engaged and involved with you guys and let you guys know into the mind of what I'm thinking and whatnot. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, a comment, and a subscription is always most helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.